at Belrose Shopping Centre with the three wise monkeys. We've got Doc, Kath, and looks like Mavericks. He's still waiting on his coffee. Look at the supermodel here. She doesn't want to be shown on camera. Where's Mavericks? Did you buy me another thing? Catherine, you're gorgeous. Thank you very much. She bought me a present today. She's also got me something to eat. Oh wow, sausage roll. Put on the beef. Alright, we've got a couple of missions today. We're going to go do Moon Rock at Oxford Falls. A couple of places there where there's Aboriginal carvings. We're then going to do Oxford Falls Cascades. And then we might try to get down the bottom of Oxford Falls. Wait for Mavericks and then we'll head on off. Okay, we're heading down to Moon Rock, Aboriginal carvings, Metropolitan Local Aboriginal Land Council. There is no mention of these carvings on this notice board, but Matthew and Catherine have been down here before. They say it's pretty spectacular. Are mountain bikers still allowed on these tracks or not? Huh? Matthew, I'm speaking. They're allowed or not? I'll have like a little gimbal when I'm filming at home. You know, like I do with this little camera. Yeah, I read somewhere that mountain bikers weren't allowed here. They're damaging sensitive bushland.
Flora and fauna.
Flora and fauna. Got a couple of more signs here. Garrigal Landcare. Is this Garrigal on this side as well?
Yeah.
We went for a bushwalk in the Garrigal National Park.
It's very big.
I didn't realise it comes on this side of Forest Way. Now that's an impressive sign. Hang on, we've got to get a picture with all of us in front of this sign. Look at that. Alright, go Catherine. Get into on either side, you and your boyfriend.
Slippery Dip Trail.
Garrigal Land Slippery Dip Trail. So that's what we're going to see. What's that bottom one? A flathead or shark? Shark, kangaroo and a wallaby, rock wallaby. Snakes, frogs, red-crowned toadlet, red spider flower. She loves them, she watches them, she told me that. We've been walking along this fire trail for about 5 or 10 minutes. Mountain bikers seem to use it these days. And the guys have just taken a right turn down this little track and they've said, view, view, magical view. And in the distance you can see ocean. Ocean, there's a satellite, the Telstra satellites. So that's Morgan Road down there, the Telstra satellites, yeah? Yeah, there's the hospital up in the distance. And where do you reckon that is over there? What water is that over there? Narrabeen. That's Narrabeen? So that little bit of water just before the ocean is Narrabeen Lakes? In the distance a little bit of water before the trees and then the ocean. Apparently that's Narrabeen Lakes. We're looking over to Oxford Falls. French's Forest up in the distance. There's the Northern Beaches Hospital. This is all Aboriginal land here. What a view. This would have been a spot where no doubt they were sunbaked. Sat around, built fires, spoke about their huntings, what they caught, what they killed on the day. A little bit further on, you can see, that's the Pacific Ocean, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit further on you can see the Pacific Ocean at Narrabeen. We've come down this fire trail and Doc has let us know that we have to do this little bushwalk through a tight squeeze here. There's a few signs here. So this is very easily missed. If you didn't know where you were going, all these signs are pretty much faded. A culturally significant site occurs beyond this sign. The site is important to Aboriginal people. Please respect this site by removing shoes. Yes! Not walking on engravings and not riding bikes. My people, I'm removing my thongs. Although, in honour to the Aboriginal people, I've got my boomerangs on. So they probably would have allowed me to wear these, but well, some people have taken off their shoes and they haven't put them back on again. But I shall be taking my shoes off. We are going to do it in the name of the former Indigenous people of this area. They requested we take our shoes / thongs off, and that is what I have done. Have you come across anything yet? What are you doing? You're taking a wee break? They're not here yet, still walking. Are we close, Catherine? Just over here, she says. We have nearly reached Moon Rock. What was that, Matthew? Yeah, no, he's stretching his legs. Where is he? We've come along the side of this rock, and in the distance right over there, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, I can't zoom in, and there's the Bahai Temple. There's that little aerodrome place. What do they fly down there? Remote control planes?
Yeah.
A nice little cleared patch of grass down there. And Kath and Mav are up the top here, and they have come across. Which way are you going? Oh! I don't know how they got up there. I've got no idea.
How did you get up there?
I've got no idea how they did it. It's going to be very difficult with one hand.
How did you get up there, guys?
I don't think I'll be able to do it without bare feet. There's me thongs. Oh, come on, go! Go, go! All right, Doc, you okay? Do it, Matthew. Get those knees functioning. Oh, I wouldn't hang on to that. I wouldn't hang on to that. What are you seeing? Oh, yeah, there's the fish.
There's his legs.
Looking at it upside down.
Which way do we have to be? Okay, so that's a leather jacket.
Feet.
That's a leather jacket down there with a crab. That to me looks like a jewfish.
Boomerang.
Boomerang. You got 3 circles here. What would 3 circles mean?
That's the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun.
That could be it.
Yeah, that's the
Isn't it the
cycles
dynamics of the boomerang going over and over and over and over?
Could be.
There you go.
They said it was
There's a lot of rock here all the way down there. So this is up nice and high, so this is why they chose this location. Real high. Oh, Doc. I can't really get you filming doing that. So what were these tidal pools all about? Something to do with the astronomy, yeah? Look at that one. That's a groper. You reckon they'll come out if you take pictures of those, Matt? I think what Doc's doing is perfect. It could be some sort of bird. What were those 2 little creatures on the Herculoids? Little white ones. You remember that cartoon? That's what they look like, these little things. This one's definitely an eel, I'm thinking. Oh, come on, have a look at this one. Now this one must be a couple of million years old, I'm thinking. Tree fish and turtle, look at that one. A couple of million years old for that.
Oh, have to, yeah.
Guy sunbaking naked.
Yeah.
That's something a Doc would draw. So this, it's what's known as Moon Rock at Oxford Falls. If anyone's interested in doing this, you park on Morgan Road, just up from Lizard Rock if you're coming from the Forestway end. Oh yeah, here we go, we've got a few more fish. Could be a stingray. 3 fish following each other. Or maybe these are tools. Because it did mention that there's engravings of tools that they used in their hunting of animals. The tools? Oh, that looks like a goanna. Yeah, that's definitely a goanna. Where's the tools?
Almost like a shield.
Yeah, yeah. And this one over here. That looks exactly like the ones over here as well. There's nothing down here. I don't know how well these are coming out on camera. Apparently there's about 50, I think. 50 engravings around this area. Oh, there's another huge rock there. Have you been on this one down here? That looks like you're on a different planet walking on that one. Looks like you're on Mars. The surface of that looks like from another system, solar system. It doesn't look like they go any further than here. So these are the last couple here. That one looks like a seal. We should do those Bantry Bay ones, I'm thinking. Oh no, yeah, these are the moons. Okay, so this depicts half full no moon. Because they said something happens when there's a no moon, someone dies or something. Did you read it on the website? What did it say, Catherine? What did it say about the moons? Because that's what these three...
Okay, so Bay may the creator spirit, local totems, food, weapons and whales and stingrays. It is no surprise that they were able to work this out and how their lives depended on the different seasons and not just the 4 seasons colonial thought with them. The moon was usually viewed as a bad man, creator spirit who committed various crimes.
Okay.
So you can see that in this one,
Yeah.
where there's a figure of a man with a moon for the head. Right?
Oh yeah.
The phases of the moon represent stages of his health as he is punished for his crimes, as a result of which he dies. The new moon, and then after remaining dead for 3 nights, returns to life. The
Okay.
moon was also important in practical terms, as ceremonies were often held on the full moon, and the cycles of the moon were frequently used to count periods of time like a calendar and for a deep understanding of the tides and cycle of tidal movements. Lunar halos were used as important weather predictors. Stars visible inside a halo meant there would be no rain for days.
Okay, so what we're talking is, in 2021, this guy here is what's known as Dr. Fauci, yeah? So this would be Dr. Fauci, the evil man. And now and once this guy passes away, that's where it starts from. I just want the kids to know who this evil man was in today's terms. And this depicts the moon, snow moon coming up to a half moon, moon rock. We've just come onto this other little bit of rock here. Looks like a few people have been down doing some ceremonial activities, and we came across something concreted into the rock. This is from the white man, and it says Survey PM Coordinates. Right, Maz's got the little gerber dime. Little gerber dime, he's going to open it up and see what's inside. We've got one of those little painted rocks. I've never seen anything like this before. Serial number 32082. Have you seen one of these things before? Not?
No.
It's like when I tell people about trick stations. No one's seen trick stations before.
Not concreted in like that. Like there's survey points that we've come past on bushwalks and stuff before, but
nothing
not
like this. That's old. That's real old. It'd be nice if it had a date on it. Where are these two? Right, we've got to go find them.
I think you can you Google those survey points?
I might do.
I think you can Google.
Yeah, I know you can. I know you can Google the trick station. Funnily, the funny thing is, when me and I think I told you, when me and Jules went to do the one at Manly Vale Public School, that I remember as a kid, if you Google it online and see when the last time it was inspected, 1982. So I was in year 6.
Yeah.
So year 6 of that school, that was the last time someone went up to the trigonometry station. And
I was 10 years old.
10 years old. And they've just left now. Like there's probably about 8 or 9 of them left apparently. And a lot of people go try find them.
So you year 6?
Year 6,
so
yeah.
In year 5?
83 I started year 7 in high school.
Year 4 or 5?
Yeah. A long time. Yeah, no. I've told...
Across the top of Wacos Parkway.
Imagine doing a flying fox down there. Now, do you remember flying foxes when we were kids?
Yeah.
I used to build them all the time in the bush. Yeah. Mate, we had it all then. We used to make our own fun.
Can't do that now.
No.
It's too dangerous.
Everything's too dangerous these days. I love the footage of the, you can just see the Wacos Parkway just down the bottom there. I love the footage of the 1930s, I think, when they're building the Harbour Bridge, and that kid, it's probably only about 8 or 9, no harnesses, just standing on top of it. Have you seen that? No one knows whatever happened to him.
So your dad would have taken him up there?
Yeah, his dad would have probably been a worker. Right, let's go see if we can find the others. We've made our way back from Moon Rock, just coming up to the boom gate. We're now going to walk down the Lizard Rock and do the cascades. So if you're looking at doing this... Okay, so there's some of that. We didn't see these.
No, that's fine.
They were sort of like on a downslope. And I didn't even see the wobbegong either.
The coffee cup's gone.
It is too. Your coffee cup's gone.
Somebody else picked it up for you.
It's the spirits. I told you they didn't want
Oh,
you leaving.
you're going to have nightmares for
Oh, they're going to do
weeks,
something.
I reckon.
They're going to crush your knees tonight.
Yep.
Look at that. There used to be something down there as well. Maybe a path. There is. There's a path down there. See the two stumps there? Now that's heavily overgrown as well. I wonder who took your coffee cup. Alright, let's head on back up to the car. Take a bit of video footage of Lizard Rock. And then we'll go see how spectacular these Oxford Falls cascades are after the big wet we've had in the last couple of days. The others are having a bit of a chin wag up the top there. We're on Morgan Road here. Just over here is Lizard Rock. Hopefully this wind is not drowning out my voice. Can't really see him on this end, but if you're coming up from the Telstra satellite end, you see his teeth and his eye. Look at that, looks like Godzilla. Lizard. How cool does that look? We used to come up here for a bit of a drive when we were kids. Like a little cave underneath. Godzilla. How cool does that look? There was something on top of it as well. Someone had inscribed something. Oh, they're feeding on top. I don't know what that means. SJC LR. I got someone's name. Feedy van. We're just going to head to the bottom of this road. Hopefully there'll be a bit of parking down there, and we'll start the Cascades walk.